What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Now, do your boy a quick favor and hit that like button. Now, do me one more favor and hit that subscribe button. Back at it again, y'all. Another day in the life of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. This is an explosive day. Bitcoin breaking out, hitting above $70,000. We've been waiting on this for a little bit, so a little bit of excitement in the air today, a little bit of excitement in the various cryptocurrency rooms, Patreon that I'm in. So these are the days that we long for. That's why we dollar cost average in all throughout the hard times when the market is dipping, so we can be rewarded with days like today as we see Bitcoin break out above $70,000 level. Altcoin season is finally here. That's the question of the day. Is this a clear indication that altcoin season is right around the corner? We've seen Bitcoin break out. We're waiting on altcoins to do the same thing. We have a few things we're going to discuss, a few things I want to bring to you guys' attention. But before we discuss the various topics of the day, let's first take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently, right now, as I mentioned before, Bitcoin is just above $70,000. If you click on it right now, it might say 69,990, and if you click on it later, it might say $70,058. Nevertheless, we did break the out above the consolidation pattern. Excellent level. Bitcoin dominance holding strong, 58.5%. Excellent range. We've been watching this doggone Bitcoin dominance indicator for months. We saw this thing low in the 52 percentile. 51 percentile. Now this thing is in the 58.5 percentile. We've been calling for the 59% dominance, calling for the 60% dominance before we really start to see altcoins get active. So things are going in our direction. It's looking very favorable for us, and we've been calling this thing for the entire year. Things are just lining up perfectly. Seem like it's too good to be true, but we've been studying our charts. We've been doing the due diligence, trusting the process, looking at previous cycles, and things are just lining up like we have predicted all year. So shouts out to everybody who've been patient throughout the year, who've been dollar cost averaging when it was not fun, when the markets were red. Fear and greed index is at 54. Now that's exciting also. The fear and greed index is at 54. That means we still got a long ways and a lot of room for the fear and greed index get to 85. Before the fear and greed index get to 91, which is extreme greed. So that's going to give us a lot of time and a lot of room to allow for Bitcoin to pump, to allow for these altcoins to pump, because once Bitcoin start pumping, once these altcoins start pumping, the excitement is going to get in the air. The fear and greed index is going to increase, is going to rise. Folks going to be calling your phone. Your co-workers are going to be asking you questions about cryptocurrency, so forth and so on. So these are the times that we live for. We've been dollar cost averaging in. Happens every cycle. Previous cycle, same thing happened during this exact same time frame. So it's a little eerie. Seems too good to be true. Nevertheless, each cycle, things have been lining up the same. So what are we going to do? Continue to trust the doggone cycle until the cycle proves us wrong. So Ethereum still not exploding. So maybe Ethereum will be lining up with the altcoins this cycle. Like we say, each cycle, there's always a little bit of a tweak, a little bit of a difference from the previous cycle. Maybe Ethereum will lock arms with the other altcoins when altcoin season come and just really start to explode. But right now, this is Bitcoin time to shine. Bitcoin is on the front stage, is front and center, exploding 70,000. Okay, now we $70,000, 226. So shouts out to Bitcoin. We up $2,500 in one day. Like I mentioned to you guys in the previous video, Bitcoin is very aggressive. When this thing really start to catch traction, Bitcoin could be up $4,000 in one day. You can mess around and see Bitcoin up $5,000 in one day. With $70,000 right now, who knows where Bitcoin will be at the end of this week. This is the last week of October. So Bitcoin might have something to prove to all the naysayers who've been saying, where's Pumptober at? What's up with Uptober? This thing is dead. Bitcoin will slap you across the head real quick and say, hold up, man. You said what? Don't be talking about me like that. Bitcoin is the big bad boy. So we looking out for Bitcoin. Bitcoin doing its thing. Who knows? We might be testing all-time highs tomorrow. It could be middle of the week. Could be next weekend. Nevertheless, things are lining up perfectly. Altcoin season is finally here. Is the question of the day. Are we approaching altcoin season? What things do we need to be paying attention to? But like I've been saying all year, just trust the process. We're not trying to do too much time in the top, trying to time exactly when altcoin season going to hit. But we trust in the process that altcoin season will hit. So what have we been doing? We've been buying the dips all throughout the year. When the market dip, dollar cost averaging in, and then the dip take a dip. A lot of folk got frustrated. Like, coach, you told me to buy the dip, now it dipped again. Okay, well, buy the dip again because we trust in the process. We waiting for altcoin season. We've been buying these coins all year, buying them dirt cheap, buying them low, taking all the dry powder from the side, dumping that doggone thing into the market. We're waiting. We've been waiting on quarter four. Finally got here. Waiting on October. October did its thing. We started off October with the Bitcoin of $61,000. Now we're at $70,226, almost up $10,000 in 1 month. That's an excellent pumptober if you ask me. The altcoins just didn't explode, but it's still the time for Bitcoin to do its thing. So altcoins just sitting back. You can't be the lead singer. You know, you the backup singer. The altcoins are the backup singer. When it's your time to sing the hook, we're going to bring you up front stage. But for right now, Michael Jackson is in the front stage. Beyonce on the front stage. Taylor Swift is on the front stage with the microphone. The backup singers, y'all do what y'all do. Look cute, look pretty, dance a little bit. When it comes your time to get to the front of the stage, you will start to explode and you'll get some notoriety. But until then, Bitcoin is the big dog. Bitcoin will continue to dominate as the Bitcoin dominance explodes to 60% Bitcoin dominance, may even get as high as 62% dominance before we see the backup dancers, which are the doggone altcoins. So, but as of right now, we finally broke out above the consolidation pattern. For so many months, Bitcoin was just consolidating. 66,000, 68,000, dipped back down 65,000, got even low as $59,000. Just consolidating. Same exact thing happened the previous cycle. Now we finally broke out of that doggone consolidation pattern as we are breaking above the $70,000 range. Haven't really been this high since July. That's months ago. We're in October right now, the end of October. So it's been a long time that Bitcoin has just been consolidating. But there's a lot of things in store for Bitcoin, a lot of bullish, positive things in store for Bitcoin. A lot of countries around the world are saying that they're going to be using Bitcoin as a currency reserve asset for their currency. All around the country, I've been seeing countries kind of mention that. Donald Trump mentioned that. You see a lot of the large institutions, they are hedging and buying Bitcoin to secure and reserve their assets. Bitcoin is on their balance sheet right now. Bitcoin have been doing great things for MicroStrategy. Michael Saylor is the king right now. He is looking like the smartest in the room. You best believe that these other large institutions are paying attention and seeing what the heck Michael Saylor been doing with the MicroStrategy company. Every time you look around, MicroStrategy doggone stock is up 5%, 8% in 1 day, and that is huge for a doggone stock. That's not a crypto, but it is crypto related. But you know, a lot of the large institutions are paying attention. BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, all of these doggone large institutions are finally in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting live and direct on their doggone balance sheet. And these are the large institutions of the world. These guys don't miss. These guys got the cheat code. They always are ahead of the game. So they're finally in Bitcoin. So that right there gives us a little bit of comfort knowing that the big dogs are in the room. The big dogs are trusting it. That's why it's so important for us to get it right now. This doggone bull market is very pivotal and very important for the little guys like you and I. We need to get in here, get our bag, secure financial freedom. This may be the last opportunity that they really allow cryptocurrency to really pump and go in parabolic modes. Bitcoin $70,000 right now. They're predicting this thing could hit 200,000, could hit $250,000. We don't know what will happen in 2028. The next Bitcoin halving. We don't know what the altcoins will be producing, how they will be performing. We're worried about right now. We have to make sure that we succeed. This bull market can't be messing around. Can't be playing with a lot of these doggone miscellaneous coins, potential scam coins. We really need to be focused on these solid coins, the coins that can really make us a 5x, 25x. Some of these coins would do a 70x, so forth and so on. So make sure you get into some solid plays. Things are just lining up excellent. The same pattern that lined up from 2020 is lining up from 2024. The doggone Bitcoin having from 2020, the Bitcoin having from 2024, it's just like a doggone mirror. You pull that mirror up and you're looking at yourself. So you already know what to expect tomorrow, what to expect the next month, quarter four. We've been talking about quarter four all doggone year. This is the first month of quarter four. October have already produced where we did a plus $10,000. So this particular cycle, 2024, now we have a little bit of extra muscle. We got BlackRock on our side. We got Fidelity, Vanguard, all these large institutions on our side that will help us go into this bull market, go into this super cycle with extra muscle. These guys are not going to let cryptocurrency fail, not going to let Bitcoin fail, because they are heavily invested. They are deep in it, and they will make sure they go back to their customers and their clients with positive results, knocking their socks off. But today have really been an explosive day overall in the market. This was one of the days where a lot of the large institutions reported earnings. PayPal, a lot of the large companies, you see their stocks, everything exploded today. I think I made, think this was the most money I've made in the stock market, probably all year, maybe. I mean, today was just an explosive day in the stock market. Did cryptocurrency really explode today? No, it didn't, but it did really show some signs of strength with Bitcoin breaking out of that consolidation range. Like I said, Bitcoin is just the top dog. The altcoins are the backup singers. Soon and very soon, we will allow the backup singers to come to the front stage and show you what their doggone talents are. We seen Thorchain today was up 12, 13%. We did see Dogecoin break out today. Dogecoin came to the front stage and showed its talents. As the backup singer, it came to the front stage and showed you some of the talents that Dogecoin have. It hit you with a 15% increase today, hit you with a 16% increase today. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Will Bitcoin allow more backup singers to come to the front stage and show you their talents, do a little bit of one-on-one and show you what they can do? But supply shock is happening right now. High demand for Bitcoin. Folks are scrambling for Bitcoin. Folks will continue to scramble from Bitcoin. And we are very early right now. The doggone retail haven't even started to FOMO in, haven't even started to roll in yet. So things are really going to get exciting. Low supply of Bitcoin, high demand is really going to push this doggone price through the roof. You can hear some of the doggone price predictions for Bitcoins. Some folks are saying $500,000. I've seen this one joker say $1 million Bitcoin in 2025. Man, things are going to get real exciting. It's already exciting, but things are really going to get serious. It's going to be all over the news. Folks are going to be talking about it at their table at Thanksgiving, the holidays, when families get together is when folks really start to talk about current events, the news. So cryptocurrency will be discussed. Bitcoin will be discussed. Who knows what the price of Bitcoin will be at the time of November when you're sitting down with your family. Probably all will be talking about Bitcoin, and you're going to be looking like the hero of the family because everybody's going to know that you have been investing in cryptocurrency. You've been talking about Bitcoin. So you will be the backup dancer that will be called to come to the front and center stage and talk to your family because they're going to ask you all the questions. So this is just a great time that we're in right now. Shouts out to everybody who's been trusting the process, being patient, staying 10 toes down and getting prepared for financial freedom. Every 4 years, there are new cryptocurrency millionaires made in this cycle. So some of you guys will become new cryptocurrencies this cycle. Some of you guys probably will have to wait till 2028, the next doggone Bitcoin halving cycle. Nevertheless, we are sitting on a gold mine, opportunity of a lifetime. So make sure you guys are taking this thing serious, taking total advantage of this opportunity. But come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great cryptocurrency community. If you are a newbie, if this is your first time in crypto, come on over there. I would love to talk to you on the side and tell you about some of the things that I experienced the previous cycle, let you know some of the do's, some of the don'ts, what to look out for. You do not want to be a lone wolf navigating through this doggone cryptocurrency bull market by yourself and mess around and get wrecked and get ate up by the doggone bears that are out there in the market. So, like I say, I just come to you guys every day just to continue to give you a little bit of encouragement. Coming to you every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.